Revolved Side Angle Pose, Parivrtta Parsvakonasana with Namaste hands. You can do different variations of it. It's totally possible. You can modify it for beginners or for intermediates or in advanced ways. Yeah, and let's copy the style. We will stand at the front of the mat. Imagine we are twisting to the right side first. We take one step back, and when you're taking the step back, you try to have little bit spread of your legs, not too much, hip distance apart, not too wide, not too narrow, and then you bend from your right leg knee. Now the possibility of being parallel to the ground is you can either take the top or the bottom. So you're parallel to the ground. We will take the bottom a little bit more, and the knees are not going beyond the toes. So if you're till here, you're okay, depending on the range of motion you have on your heels, your calf muscles. The back feet can be grounded, or it can be into a lunge if you feel it's easier. If you want to make it more easy, you put the knees down. This is very, very beginner style. The heels are lifted, the knees are down, the hips are square. They're not forward, they're not too back. Then you make a namaste, and from the center line, from your navel, you twist to the right and you touch your elbows if possible here. Now we are in the armpits, and you don't want to collapse in the armpits completely. Little bit somewhere here, and you use the push from the knees, and on the elbow you push the knee inside and you twist. So push from your elbow on the knee and you twist. Look behind anywhere at one point and keep breathing on your chest, because your belly is contracted and twisted. You cannot do belly breathing. You have to do chest breathing or breathe behind on your back. Now the stage 2, lift your knees up, becomes more difficult. This is stage 2. Stage 3, you can put the heels down if it's possible for you. Now is it possible? You can put the heels down. Now you're like this, yeah. Knees down, up, twisted, feet down. This is advanced, and that way you get more rotation in your glutes. Back side of the feet. Now you can see, if you can see, it's lifted. It's like this. You have to ground it. Ground back side of the feet. This side, press down. Maybe look there to that umbrella. That side on the right is easier. The more you look behind, the more twist, the more difficult. Just gaze right. Respect your limits. Do not do anything which is very much difficult for you. Put the knees down if needed. Okay. Lift the knees up if you feel more powerful that day. Modify the posture as it is needed. Do both sides. This is your own practice. You're doing it for yourself and nobody else. Respect it. Revolve side angle pose.